Hi everyone, hope you're doing great. Good to be back again. The last time I saw you, we talked about being able to define who or how many people you wanted to look for, and letting you know that many times, even though you're looking for one person, it may branch you off into other people constantly. And deciding what you wanted to do with it. Did you want to just make a family tree so that other people can locate family members? Did you want to put together a book for the family? It's really up to you. I know at this point I have my Uncle Jack. I just really want to put together a book for him. His life is really something. All of our lives are amazing, but his was really special, and I think it needs to be acknowledged, and I want to do that for him especially. So I'm going to be working on his, but in the meantime, I still continue to put together records for everybody. I wanted to talk today about documents. There are many documents that are helpful to you. So I'm going to spend the next couple of videos going through those different documents a little bit with you, and helping you find some reasons why you might want to use them in your research. The first one, of course, is the census. I told you the census comes in really handy. You'll see people who have boarded with family members, other family members you didn't know that live next door that are on the same census. You'll also see people living within the household you didn't know that'll lead you to other things, other discoveries. So the census is always a great record. And the other one is the vital records, or the birth certificates and death certificates. I like to share this one with you. I don't know how well you can see it. This is my grandma Hazel that had my mother. This is her birth certificate from 1916. What a find, what a treasure, 1916. And it talks about her, and it tells us who her parents were, both mom and dad, and what their occupation at the time was, where she was born, who the physician was that helped her be born. So these are very important and great information for you. The next one is the death record that I have here, and this one is of my great-grandfather. He's George Washington Smalling was his name, and he passed away from problems with his kidneys. And it's interesting that my mom had one kidney. She had two kidneys, but only one that functioned at birth. So it may run in our family. So there's a little bit of history about what some of the issues could be in our own families, but it gives what his cause of death was. Again, it tells who his spouse was, where he was living at the time. Just a lot of great information on these. And that he left us in, oh my goodness, October of 46, it looks like, was the date this was filed. Okay, so that's another great thing you can use. Also, marriage and death records. This is out of one of the places you can go and look for information. This again is of George Washington Smalling, my great-grandfather. This is when he married in Muddy Fork, Arkansas, I believe, and he married my great-grandmother, Aggie Hodge. So another wonderful treasure, another great bit of information you can see. And sometimes with these, the document is written in a book, and so you see the witnesses to the wedding as well. And this is my real treasure. This is my mother. This is her adoption papers. This is when she was born, and it says that when my mom was born, her name was actually Beverly Ann Nichols, to my grandma Hazel and and my mother's dad, Steve Smalling. And so it gives this wonderful detailed information from the court of when my grandma and grandpa Edmondson adopted her. And at that time, they went ahead and changed her name to be Betty Ann Edmondson. So what I really love about this is being able to see my grandparents in here, seeing where this was all taking place. It's just a living history for us. Now, of course, with some adoption papers and things like that, they're sealed. You can't get all of them. I just happen to have my mom's. Sometimes you can get them depending on how many years back it's been, and each state is different. So you'll want to kind of research that, and you may or may not find them. But just those documents there alone, what a treasure they are, and they assist in helping us find other people within our families. So don't forget to use the documents. It helps you confirm your loved ones. It's a great resource. And like I said, the next couple of videos, I'll be talking more about some other documents that I've found. I was going to show you my painting. Remember I told you, nothing's a mistake. You just fix things. You just make them better. This is the folklorical dancing of my granddaughter and her cousin. And I changed the head. I think in the last video I had moved her head a little bit, and I may still do it some more. I've now added a beautiful dress, and this is the little cousin up here. And I hope you enjoy it. I really like it. It's like everything. It's like doing Ancestry for me. Nothing's a mistake. It's just what you are able to find at the time you're looking, and sometimes it leads you to other things. That's pretty much all I have for you today. I'm on lunch hour, so please remember, happy's a choice. Your blood calls you. Go find it. Go to YouTube, subscribe. And I really appreciate it. And I'm Native by Heart Art by Sean Shelton. Have an awesome day. Thank you.